It's my first point. If Jesus agrees with you all the time, you are not following Jesus. If Jesus agrees with you all the time, you are not following Jesus. And that is true in absolutely every aspect of our lives. Jesus should challenge us all the time. Jesus should challenge us about money. Jesus should challenge us about how we spend our time. Jesus should challenge us about what matters the most to us. And when it comes to politics, if Jesus lines up with all of your political opinions, you are definitely not following Jesus. That is true for all of us here, myself included. I want to say this just from the outset. I don't want anyone to hear me say that I have got Jesus figured out totally. I certainly do not have Jesus in politics figured out. But I'm pretty confident about this, that the real Jesus would directly challenge every single one of us about some of the things that we hold absolutely politically clear. Not the small stuff. No, the big stuff that we believe wholeheartedly. Jesus would challenge us on that right now, and that is one of the other challenges going on for a lot of people, is that people who are churchgoers are finding churches that agree with their politics. I want to name that. People used to change their politics because of their faith. Now, people change their faith because of their politics. We've seen that happen a bunch in the last several years. And to be clear, from both parties. In their faith, and in particular, in their church, if people's churches no longer lines up with their political beliefs, most people are now leaving that church. And they're going to find a church that does. That is a huge shift for the American church. That never used to be the case. And it is now. And I don't think it's one for the better. We used to be able to sit next to people whose politics were dramatically different than our own. We could do that every single Sunday. And it was okay, it was good, because it reminded us that we were centered around something more important. That we were centered around Jesus, and that our politics didn't divide us. And now they do. Now our politics divide us, and many Christians